Hi everyone and welcome to my show Dimitra's Dishes, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Greek coffee. So what you'll need is really some basic ingredients. You just need some regular sugar, some Greek coffee, a little bit of water, a teacupful, and a Greek pot used for making Greek coffee called the briki. So you can find these things at either Middle Eastern or Mediterranean grocery stores. They're really common there. Otherwise, check online. I'm sure you'll be able to find them there. Greek coffee is basically coffee that's ground up to a really fine powder. Its texture is really similar to like cornstarch. So you need a heaping teaspoon of Greek coffee, however much sugar you like. So for a medium sweet coffee, about a teaspoon of sugar is nice. And then a teacup of water. So I'm going to turn my fire on, and I'm going to mix this just a little bit so that the sugar and the coffee and the water all combine. You want to mix this just for a little while at this point before it starts to simmer. Once it starts to simmer, definitely don't mix it. Stop mixing it, otherwise it will not form that nice foamy cream that's characteristic of a Greek coffee. And then you'll just have to start all over because it won't be Greek coffee. So that should be just fine. I'm going to let it come to a slow simmer, and it's going to kind of swell up and begin to create the foam. As soon as it starts to sort of boil, it's really not going to boil. You don't want to boil it. You just want it to slowly puff up and come up a little bit and slightly begin to foam up and boil. And I'm going to let that happen once. Once that happens, I'm just going to remove it from the fire and let it go down a little bit and foam up 2 more times. So if you can come and see, there's like a nice, it's beginning to simmer and it's beginning to make that lightly colored, that light brown colored foam on top. That's also called the crema or the cream. And this is traditionally Greek people like to drink this after lunch or in the morning too, but after lunch it's really common. If you go to the villages, if you're ever in the villages of Greek, or if you're eating lunch at a really traditional Greek family's house and there's a grandma there, she'll probably tell you to, once you're done and the grinds have settled to the bottom, turn the cup upside down, and all the grinds kind of make a nice pattern, and they'll tell you like your future or your fortune. They'll tell you you're gonna, I don't know, make a whole lot of money, or you're gonna meet Mr. Right or Mrs. Right or something like that. It's just for fun, but there's a method to it that I definitely don't know how to do. But this coffee is really delicious. If you make it at home, make it. It's really simple to make, and it's really ready in just like a few minutes. So it's beginning to come up a little bit, and I'm just gonna let it settle a bit, bring it down and let it foam up a little more. One more time. You don't want it to foam all the way up to the top. That'll kind of ruin it. So that's it. It's ready. I'm just going to pour it into my cup. And there you have it, a perfect cup of Greek coffee. To get this recipe and more, go on my website, www.dimitrasdishes.com. I have a slice of blueberry cake here ready that I've already made. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this, and you go online and get the recipes. Bye. See you next time.